Right, hi guys. This is my second take. First take, it wasn't recording. First time I'm doing a YouTube video, so please bear with me if the camera's crap, there's glare, it's shaky and all that. Basically, I'm going to be doing videos, update videos on Blu-rays and DVDs, figure updates. Basically, I'm just a sort of horror thriller fan. Sort of main genre for me, to be honest, is the horror. In the era, sort of 80s and 90s. Sort of like it all really, but trying to stick to, when it comes to the figures, Mezco and NECA as best I can. There's so much to collect. You've got to sort of stick to one thing for room really. I'm going to show you this room, which is sort of the figure room / my office, which is where the figures are. And yeah, let me know what you think. Leave some comments, give it a like. Right, here we go. So first on this side of the room, and the only thing on this wall is a Hatchet promo signed by Kane Hodder. And then starting with the figures on the top shelf, you've got the Halloween 2 Michael Myers 1/6 scale deluxe figure. That is awesome. The detailing, the clothes is all great, with a real zip up hoodie. It's just a brilliant figure, quite rare now. Then you've got the sort of more, I call it characterized, smaller Mezco. Again, sort of quality is amazing. I do like the Mezco range, as you're going to see. Then you go to the Friday the 13th, which is the New Blood. That's missing the chain. It was kind of annoying. It's missing the chain, but other than that, complete and a really good figure. Again, sort of quite hard to get hold of here in the UK, as most things are sort of horror figure related. Seems to be easier to get it if you're in the USA, but nevertheless, I try my best. Right, next one, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Again, the smaller, sort of more characterized version. It's almost sort of more, I don't know, animated I want to say, but they're just sort of they're still cool. You know, I like collecting them. And then we go on to the Leatherface, which is a 1/6 scale deluxe. Oh mate, hold on. The deluxe figure, again, quality amazing, and complete in the box. And again, we go to the sort of glare. There's terrible. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, sort of smaller Mezco. Which I really like. Think he looks awesome, sort of a lot wider, sort of evil. Then we move on to my favourite film series, which is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Then you've got the Dream Warriors Freddy. He's awesome. I think he's great. I wanted to get it signed up, but to be fair, I could only take so much when I met Robert England to get signed. And I didn't think of taking it out flat pack in the box, because I'm stupid like that. So then we go on to the glare is terrible from that light. I'll sort something out for the next one. Freddy the Krueger, sort of smaller one again. And then we go on to the Freddy Krueger Matchbox. Now this I picked up on eBay cheap, because before I was meeting Robert X to Comic Con last year. And I wanted it all signed up, and he signed it up. And honestly, nicest guy so far I've met, sort of at one of the Showmasters events. Loads of time for his fans. Got to ask him a few questions in the Q&A. Just a really nice guy. Plenty of time for you. And he signed up a few things that I'll show you. So that's the sort of top shelf. And then if we move over the room to the other shelving, we have up the top there the sort of, I think they're the sort of NES games console-y figures up the top. They're meant to have sound when you open the doors, but they didn't. I think they're a bit cheaper because of that, but nevertheless, they're new in the boxes, and I think they look really cool. Sorry about the glare. The glare is going to be killer on this video, but I'll get it sorted for the next one. And also, I'm speaking really fast. I think I'll settle into this. It's just new to me, so I've been watching you guys on there, getting sort of ideas and just giving it a go, really. Next shelf down, these are my first two figures from Movie Maniacs. Sheriff Hoyt and Erin from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They're the first two figures I own. So sort of keep them there for that reason, really. They sort of started off the collection. Then you move down, and I've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 figure there of Leatherface. I think he looks really cool, stylized, awesome. They did a really good job, as they did with Chop Top here. I think they made an absolutely awesome job on him. I think he just looks great with all the detailing. He just looks brilliant. Then you go on to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original film. That I picked up at London Comic Con. Guy, you know, the guy did me a deal because I bought a fair bit of stuff, and he looks really good. There's a bit of damaging to the packaging, but nothing bad. Then we move down. We've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre again. he looks great, Leatherface there. I didn't think the mask was so good there. I thought the apron and that had good detailing on it, but yeah, I mean, I'm impressed, but I think the mask could have been a little bit better myself. Me being picky, but yeah, no, I think it was overall good. Then we go on to Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. The figure is just great. What can you say? I love Freddy, love everything about it. I think it'd be hard to get a bad, you know, for me to say anything bad about the series or the figures. I just think, see the positive in it all the time. My most recent figure, which is the Surgeon Freddy by NECA. I think he looks great. Coming down, you've got Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't know which one this is from. I'm just going to say Nightmare on Elm Street. That's bad, isn't it? But yeah, he looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? He looks great. I think it looks pretty cool. Move on to, now, this is my personal, one of my personal favourite sort of films is The House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, favourite 2 films. They're up there in my top 10, definitely. Love Sid Haig, love Captain Spaulding, love everything about it, really. Can't wait to meet him this year at Sheffield HorrorCon. See, he's been announced, got my tickets. Going to be awesome. So yeah, really looking forward to meeting Sid Haig. And you've got in there Freddy Furnace diorama, which is set up out here. Oh, and then in the window you've got the Gemmy or Jemmy Jason Voorhees that does work when you push him. Seems to all still work.
Mother is talking to you.
I think that's great. Awesome bit of kit. Then of course you've got the Funhouse picture in the window. I think that's awesome, that picture. I picked that up at Birmingham HorrorCon. Really, really cool. I love Funhouse. One of my first experiences with a horror film was the Funhouse. Absolutely fantastic. Right, then you go on to the NECA real toy sets. Like I said, sorry about the glare. This is still sealed, never opened, Friday the 13th, 25th anniversary. I think it looks great. Like I say, I've kept it in the box, as I do with most of my things, unless I buy them loose. But yeah, I think that looks great. Then coming down, we've got the glass cabinet with the 4 Freddys that I picked up. These are the 4 Sideshow Freddys. The detailing on these guys is absolutely incredible. I think it really is incredible. Look at that. That detailing on these guys is phenomenal. They are so cool. I was going to collect them all, but to be fair, I picked these 4 up loose from a collector who's given up collecting. And I've sort of left it at them at the minute, as I want to collect different things, start more movies. This is the big new Nightmare on Elm Street 2 NECA figure that I will do a better review on in the future. This is just a quick overall sort of overview of the room. Then you go here to my 18-inch NECA Captain Spaulding, and then behind there is the gags used in House of a Thousand Corpses. Which I picked up, got COAs on the back. That was an eBay bargain. Then again down here you've got more NECAs. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. I think, yeah, they're all my Friday the 13th ones. I will be doing more in-depth reviews on these, so bear with me guys if I'm just skimming over the top. I'm just sort of giving this a go, really. 2 head knockers, not head knockers, solar, solar things. So I will be doing this, better, more in-depth reviews on it. There's a screen. These guys are awesome. I've only got 3 of them, but they are really good. They're, I think there's a lot more to collect of these, but I haven't as of yet. I don't know if I will. If I see them cheap, I will pick them up. I wouldn't mind getting the Leatherface one. I'm not going to go out my way to do it, but like I say, if it's there and it's cheap, I will. Then going up, you've got the NECA Friday the 13th mask, which I've just displayed on a DVD stand. Then the Freddy glove, signed up to me there by Robert England, Sleep Kills. Freddy, Robert England. Love that glove, made a little stand for it myself just to hold it, because it's a nightmare trying to display them. Then as you go up, I've got the Freddy vs Jason diorama, really cool. Think that's awesome, with the Freddy furnace next to it that does light up, but haven't as of yet got batteries in it. Then move up, this is my sort of prize piece, which is a Halloween the Night He Came Home set, which has become pretty hard to get hold of now. But it's a really good set. That has been out the box, but I've left it back in. Then moving on to this shelf, there is Leatherface, signed by the Gunnar Hansen. the great late Gunnar Hansen. Yeah, great guy. He was at Horicon 2015, and that was signed up by him there. Definitely one of my sort of prize pieces. Really good to have that in the collection. Then you've got, I think that's the Series 1. I think, if I get this wrong, correct me. I think that's Series 1. Then this is the Series 2 Leatherface. Then you've got the rare Freddy, which is Series 1, I think. Yeah, he is, which is harder to get hold of now. Then you've got Series 2 without the hat in a dinner outfit. Then you go on to Jason, and then Jason with the bag for his, to cover his head there. So there's them. Then you've got the old Trick or Treat Sid Haig Captain Spaulding mask, which is awesome. And then coming down here, you've got the two signed. You've got my NECA Dream Warriors figure signed there by Robert England, Exeter Comic Con. And Sid Haig signed Captain Spaulding Series 1 House of a Thousand Corpses figure, which is really cool. Like I said, I can't wait to get my 18-inch NECA signed up, and I've seen this signed on the forehead. I can't wait to get that done. I think that'll look awesome. And then spinning around the room, this was at London Comic Con, was my Saw poster signed up there by Tobin Bell from my friend Ross. Thank you, Tobin Bell. Really nice guy. Again, had the time to speak to you, chat. Didn't, treated you almost like he was on your level. I know they're paid to do that. But, yeah, no, genuinely felt like he had the time to speak to his fans. Really nice guy. So, anyway, that's it for this room. I will now, next, after this, be doing a overview of the living room where I've got my DVDs, Blu-rays. Like I said, it isn't extensive. It's not as big as some of you guys on here. But it's okay. It's okay. So I'm building it. So a few more figures in there, nothing major, and a few more interesting things. I got a bit signed by Tony Moran at Birmingham Horicon our show. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'll be uploading more videos soon. If you got any, anything to say, leave it in the comments below. Like I said, it's my first video, so it hopefully excuses me being a bit stuttery and not getting things out correctly. Just wanted to see what you guys thought, really. Yeah, give me a like, share it about. Love to get into this, love the horror genre. Want to really get into figure updates, Blu-ray updates, and get part of the community. So yeah, thanks guys, and see you in the next one.